It is a play.
It's a play. It's a bourgeois comedy. It's basically about a very closed-off world and a group of people for whom the outside world doesn't really affect very much.
About a bunch of morally degenerate people who think that they are morally superior.
I mean, that's very well put.
That was my little nut.
Like 70s play. That's all I've got.
When Howard Panter said that he wanted to do a Christopher Hampton play and wanted me to direct it, I instantly thought of The Philanthropist. And I'm so glad I did renew my acquaintance with it. It's just a heavenly piece of work. And actually, working on it, it always happens like that. You think you know a play, but you don't until you've actually worked on it. And then you just see how brilliantly underpinned it is. And as I said, a very touching play. Very touches on all sorts of very searing things.
When I read it, I just thought it was really very funny. And I heard rumours that Matt Berry might be playing Graham, and when I read that character in his voice, I just found it absolutely hilarious, and rehearsals have proved testament to that. But also I didn't quite understand what was going on. It's quite a complex, clever play, so I read it again, still didn't really get it, and I'm just about starting to work out what's going on. But
Yeah, now he's listened to my answers all day. He's
Lily
starting to
Carl
understand.
sort of told me what this play means.
You have to concentrate. It isn't one of those things that you can kind of take sort of lightly. When you agree to do something like this, you have to start working before you come in. And I don't think anyone does that with TV. I mean, they might do. But like, that's not the way with something like this. You've got to be prepared as soon as you hit the ground. You've got to know exactly what you're doing. We just kind of concentrate. Everyone's trying to do as best they can and try and make this great stuff, kind of come alive, and do it justice. That's it. That's kind of what I'm trying to say.
But there is a lot of laughter, and one of the things that people do laugh at is the play itself. People keep cracking up in the middle of a scene because it's just so funny, and if you get it right, when you hit the nail on the head, it's hard as an actor not to laugh at your fellow actor.
I'm really, really enjoying working with Simon. I think he's a brilliant actor and actor's director, and so it's such a treat as an actor to have a director who's really, really engaged with the performance and has kind of tips and tricks and insights into how you can improve your performance.
He knows Christopher Hampton, the writer, personally. He saw the play in its first week of production in 1973, so he's had sort of 45 years to think about it and plan this production, which is quite intimidating, actually.
You do kind of get the feeling that Simon could probably play all the characters better than we could.
And that he probably wants to.
Yeah. And
he should do a one-man show of the
I would watch that. I would absolutely watch that.
Actually, I was asked to play Graham, actually, in Chichester once.
Wait.
Yeah. And I would love to run, but a long time ago, when Edward Fox was playing
Philip.
Philip, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, I would love to have done that.